Hey everyone, I'm Kelsey Nicole Nelson. Let me tell you about the country's first independent sportsbook, Grand Central, located right here in the heart of Washington, D.C., and the Adams Morgan neighborhood. The best part about it, it's a place where you can bet locally. So not only can you come into our location in person and bet, but you can also vibe out at the district's hottest new sports and entertainment venue. And I'm telling you, it's the best hotspot. Also, by the way, has the best wings. You can also join in on the action online at grandcentraldcsportsbook.com. So again, come in or join us online. But I'm excited, y'all, because this weekend is a big weekend for football, and I want to get into some picks, both college football and the NFL. So joining me to do this, you can see right next to me, is veteran handicapper Corey Parson. Corey, how are you?
I am doing well. And listen, you mentioned a big weekend of football coming up this weekend. And hey, listen, if you can get in there into DC and make it in there and have a good time with everybody, please do so. But if you can't, you can head up Grand Central Sportsbook, DC.com. And you know what? Let's head on over there right now. Got to love this website right here. This is your landing page when you get on the website. You want to start your wagers. You go ahead right here, start now. And it takes you to a place with plenty of football to bet on in the NFL and college. And I think we got a big college game this week, don't we?
You think, Corey? I mean, it's probably one of the biggest games that everyone's going to be watching because we've got Coach Prime. Corey, wait, do I need shades when I say that? I need to say it, like I mean it. But we've got Coach Prime, whose Colorado Buffaloes are 21-point underdogs heading to Oregon to face off on what some Corey are saying their toughest test yet.
Yeah, it definitely is their toughest test yet. Oregon, obviously a power school right here. But listen, I got to be 100% honest with you, Kelsey, as I scroll down here to try to find this game. When you get on the college section, you scroll down a little bit past those NFL wagers. On that little search bar right up there, you can put the team you're looking for. Right here, we're going to take the 21 points with Colorado. Now, Kelsey, how intriguing is this? They're getting 21 points. It's like 21, Deion Sanders, you have to take it. So once again, it feels like the books are saying they've adjusted to Colorado. I wouldn't be that fast. I would take the 21, and I also would sprinkle the money line. Now, what I say when I say that is, say you have $30 to bet with. Put $20 of that 30 on the Colorado Buffaloes at plus 21, and then take about $10, $20 and put it on the money line for them to win the game outright. Because listen, I don't know about you, Kelsey, but I'm not sleeping on Coach Prime any longer.
Oh, no. Has he not shown us enough? Do you not believe in the work? I'm completely with you. And I know Pitt folks are underestimating this team, Corey, because they're saying, hey, obviously Travis Hunter being out with that lacerated liver, wishing him the best and hoping he gets better. People feel like they're missing a two-way player. You're looking at Shedeur Sanders, who's been sacked 16 times this season, Corey. At defense, that's ranked, 122 out of 130. But they come up when the big plays are needed, right? So all in all, I think people are saying all the odds are against them and them feeling like this defense and this offense is one-dimensional. But as Corey is saying, come on, are you guys going to doubt Deion? I mean, have you not seen it? The only thing that scares Deion is mice, apparently. So I don't think you can count them out. But nonetheless, Corey giving us good picks for that. All right, and let's go to Saturday night, Corey, because we know we love college football Saturdays. The big game between Ohio State and Notre Dame. Give me your picks.
Yeah, this is the monster one right here. So let's go right back down here in our sportsbook, Grand Central DC sportsbook.com, and slide down. Now, most of these games will go right here when you get to the college level. They are by time of start. So you go down here, you scroll all the way down to the bottom.
Night game.
Yeah, but you got to get down to this one right here. This is going to be a barn burner on the National Broadcast Network, NBC. Look at this right here. I'm having a hard time finding it. But there it is right there. The Ohio State Buckeyes are 3.5-point favorites going into South Bend, Indiana, to take on Notre Dame. What a massive college football matchup right here. I am going to take the 3.5 points with the Fighting Irish. Number 9 to upset number 3 this weekend in their home building. You can sprinkle the money line on this one as well. Now, in the Ryan Day era, Ohio State's head coach, they have been road favorites on about 16 occasions. For the most part, they do cover the spread, but those spreads have always been bigger numbers. Right now, this week, they're a short road favorite. That's a spot that I like to fade, and that's what I'm going to do this weekend. I'm going to go ahead and I am going to fade the Ohio State Buckeyes. Touchdown, Jesus. Notre Dame should get it done in their home building.
Ooh, I get that one. Like you said, Notre Dame is a team I think that continues to pick up traction this college football season with, again, folks starting to truly believe in this team. Now, Corey, let's head over to some NFL action where the Commanders, folks here in D.C., so excited for this game. Let me say the 2-0 Commanders. Everyone's left hand going up right now for this team. I know it's going to be some nasty weather, though, Corey, at this game as they host the Buffalo Bills. Lots happening on the East Coast. Josh Allen coming into town. So tell me, what do you think is going to happen in this one with the Commanders defense being one of the top defenses in the league, taking on quarterback happy, arm happy Josh Allen and company?
Yeah, also interception happy Josh Allen. Now,
Yeah,
he did not have
that.
he did not have that problem last week. But here's the thing: what I want to pay a close attention to, especially for you new or more novice bettors, this point spread opened up with the Buffalo Bills as 6.5-point favorites. Kelsey, we see now that this number is down to 5.5. Now, why would you say that number moves to 5.5? Mainly what they're telling you is sharp action or respected money is starting to come in on Washington. So basically what the sports book will do is they'll move that number down. So if you were on that 6.5, you would think, well, do I like it at 5.5? You should like it more because that number is going in the direction that you want it to go. So if you're on the Buffalo Bills, it's going opposite you. If you're on the Commanders, it's going the same way. And I'm going to take the Commanders. They've been excellent versus the spread at home, especially when they're home underdogs. And listen, the Buffalo Bills are not the same Buffalo Bills as a couple of seasons ago. I think this is a close game. I can see Buffalo winning the game, but for them to win by 5 or 6 points, I think is too much. If they do win, I think this is a field goal game. So left hand up, Kelsey. I like the Commanders. I like the Commanders 0-3 ATS start and maybe possibly a 3-0 ATS start and maybe possibly a 3-0 straight up start for the Washington football team.
Yeah, I keep hearing about field goal win. That's what everyone's kind of thinking. It's going to be a tough nose between the 30 type of football game. And this one, again, a lot of people looking at that nasty weather that's coming to the area as well, Corey. Now, I know this team probably isn't getting talked about a lot because maybe that's not as an exciting game. We already heard that Anthony Richardson is out, Corey. Gardner Minshew taking the helm for those who believe against Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. And obviously, there's always bad blood in this one because the way the Colts left Baltimore. We don't like Mayflowers over here in Baltimore, Corey. But all in all to say, this game, Corey, give me your picks. Baltimore Ravens, Indianapolis Colts, who again are without the guy that's probably kind of electrified the league, and Anthony Richardson.
Yeah, no Anthony Richardson in this one. Now, what we do see, I think that's a little bit problematic, Kelsey, because you see 2 games, 2 injuries for Richardson. So you want the young man to be healthy because I do think he's a dynamic player. But you look at this number right here, same thing as that game. The underdog is starting to come in. Baltimore now laying 7.5. This was as high as 8.5 at one point. Listen, Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens, for the most part, they have been not great as home favorites, but they always tend to win the games. Even if they don't cover the point spread, they win the game. Now, this is probably one that I will not more than likely be taken to the window, Kelsey, meaning it won't make my ticket. I can see myself using the Ravens in the money line parlay, maybe a maybe a Baltimore Dallas type special. Combine those 2 teams, get some better odds, and do it like that. As far as the pure point spread goes, I'll probably lay away, but I'm not here to go back and forth. I got to give a pick. I would take the Colts on the spread, getting the 7.5, but I do believe the Ravens do control and win the game.
Yeah, sometimes nasty wins, but a win is a win, Corey. As you're talking about, you mentioned Dallas Cowboys. I know they're going off to play the Arizona Cardinals, who have been a team, Corey, that it's been really interesting. They'll get those leads and they blow them. Obviously, the whole quarterback situation there, right, has been interesting being without Kyler Murray. But that's going to be an interesting one for Dallas. And obviously, the sad news for Dallas, Trayvon Diggs being ruled out for the rest of the season after tearing the ACL in practice. Corey, this was so much fun. And for all of you tuning in, don't forget, if you can't join the fun live, as we said, just go to the website. It's super easy. Just type in GrandCentralDCSportsbook.com.